before funnels became common, before psychoframe technology changed everything. There was a machine that redefined what a Newtype mobile suit could be. Elegant, minimalist, but absolutely lethal. The AMX-004 Qubeley isn't just another Zeon design. It was built specifically for one purpose: to maximize the power of a true Newtype. Piloted by Haman Karn, this machine didn't just fight, it dominated. Today, we're breaking down the design, the technology, and the battlefield impact of one of the most iconic mobile suits in Universal Century history. This is the Qubeley. The AMX-004 Qubeley served as the personal machine of Axis leader Haman Karn. The Qubeley was fielded near the end of Grip's war, fighting against Quattro Bajina and his MSN 00100 Hayakashiki. Despite Quattro being one of the best mobile suit pilots and his Hayakashiki being one of the most advanced mobile suits fielded by the AUG during the Grip's conflict, they were simply outmatched by Haman and her Qubeley. The Qubeley continued to serve as Haman's personal mobile suit throughout the First Neo-Zeon War. An improved variant known as the AMX-004 Qubeley Mk2 was also developed, and 2 units were built. Near the end of the war, Haman and her Qubeley dueled against Judo Ashita and his MSC-010's enhanced Double Z Gundam. The fight ended in a draw with both machines disabling each other, but instead of surrendering, Haman crashed the Qubeley into an asteroid fragment, destroying both the mobile suit and herself. The AMX-004 Qubeley is a next-generation mobile suit designed for Newtypes that features numerous technological innovations, which allow it to fight on par with other advanced mobile suits that appeared during the Grip's conflict and the First Neo-Zeon War. Developed from the data gathered from the MS-09 are Forschney Weiss and the AMX-001 prototype Qubeley. The Qubeley featured 4 independently movable shoulder binders, 2 binders per shoulder, to assist in AMBAC, active mass balance autocontrol, granting phenomenal mobility. Though lacking the full range of motion as the arms and legs, these binders bring the Qubeley's total number of movable limbs up to 8. Furthermore, these binders also contain the Qubeley's primary thrusters. The most notable feature of the Qubeley is that it is the first combat mobile suit to be equipped with a mobile suit-sized Psycommu system, which is used to control the new remote-controlled weaponry known as funnels. The prototype Qubeley featured a similar system, but its Psycommu had not been fully miniaturized and the funnels were stored in its main body, leaving it with a large body that stood 25 meters tall. The system aboard the Qubeley had been perfected, and its 10 funnels were stored in a container located in its rear armor, allowing for quicker deployment and recall. The Qubeley lacks the mega particle cannons of the prototype version, replacing them with a pair of dual-purpose beam guns that can double as beam sabers for close combat. Lastly, the Qubeley is one of the first Zeon mobile suits to use a dual-type optical sensor instead of the traditional mono-eye. Beam gun and saber. Stored in the Qubeley's forearms is a set of dual-purpose beam gun and beam sabers. When used as a beam saber, the weapons are hand-carried. When used as a beam gun, the weapons remain mounted in the forearms and fire beams from the same emitter that generate the beam saber's beam blade. Funnel. The Qubeley stores 10 funnels in a funnel container located in its movable rear armor. These funnels are technological descendants of the Almatha's remote-controlled bits. The funnels are smaller than the bits as they lack their own power generators. Instead, they are powered using energy capacitors. This allows the funnels to be small enough so that a large number of them can be stored on a mobile suit, but they have to return to the mobile suit for recharging after operating for a certain amount of time. Large beam saber. Stored in the Qubeley's left and right shoulder binders, the pair of large beam sabers emit a longer and more powerful beam blade than a normal beam saber. Additionally, it has a longer hilt that can be held in both hands. Psycommu system. During the One-Year War, the researchers of the Flanagan Institute discover that Newtypes emit powerful thought waves, similar to regular brain waves, but not electrical in nature, which they call psychowaves. The Flanagan Institute goes on to develop a mind-machine interface called the Psycommu, Psychocommunicator System, which receives these thought waves and translates them into computer commands. Using this interface, a Newtype pilot can direct remote weapons and operate huge mobile armors by thought alone. The Principality forces based at the asteroid axis succeed in miniaturizing the Psycommu system so that it can be installed in regular-sized mobile suits like the AMX-004 Qubeley. The Qubeley represents something unique in Gundam history. Not overwhelming armor, not excessive firepower, but precision. It was a machine designed around its pilot, a mobile suit that amplified Newtype ability instead of compensating for weakness. And that's what makes it dangerous. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the Qubeley could stand against later funnel-equipped suits like the new Gundam? Or is it a product of its era? Comment your thoughts below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into Universal Century machines, hit like so I know to continue this series. And subscribe for more Gundam analysis, crossovers, and mobile suit features. Next time, we might look at another machine that changed the battlefield forever. Until then, stay sharp and keep building.